Most people watching this video don't have a weight loss problem. They have something called as the skinny fat physique. And what better person to tell you how to go from a skinny fat physique to a muscular physique? I've been training for the last 7 years, and here are some of my best transformation tips that will help you build muscle, lose belly fat in the fastest manner possible. The first step is not looking at the weight scale. Yes, weight scales are affected by tons of factors like stress, sleep, high salt diet, hormones, and etc. etc. Instead, focus on the gains in the gym, your clothes getting looser, developing more confidence when you look yourself in the mirror. These are better indicators of your overall health than just weight loss scale. In fact, the latest guidelines say that belly fat circumference is a better indicator of your overall health than total weight. And this is exactly what I do with my client programs. I track belly fat circumference, chest circumference, bicep circumference. These are better indicators than just tracking weight. Now let's jump right into the diet. The diet should be a calorie deficit plan, high protein food, along with some resistance training to supplement this diet plan. As I said, with resistance training or even with cardio, you cannot lose a lot of weight. Instead, you will risk the loss of muscle mass. The diet is the most crucial part, and let's get into a calorie deficit. First step is to calculate your total calories or your maintenance calories with an online calculator. Second step is to reduce the calories by 300 to 500 depending on your energy and your activity levels. The third step is maintaining a high protein diet, 1 to 1.5 gram per kg of your body weight. So if you weigh around 70 kgs, you need at least 105 gram of protein. And if you've been following from Twitter, you know that we started the 100 gram protein club, in which people are hitting their 100 gram goals from having eggs, whey protein, soya chunks, meat, tofu. They're crushing their goals, and if you want to join the community, the link is in the description box. Now, once you get a calorie deficit along with a high protein diet, it's time to add some fiber, because you won't be able to digest protein all at once without adding high quality fiber, vitamins and minerals. My favorite fruit is the guava. It packs a lot of fiber along with vitamin C content. So this is how my daily breakfast looks, and you can actually copy this and get started straight away. Remember, your metabolic pyramid looks something like this, and exercise only constitutes 5% of your daily caloric spend. This is why I'm laying emphasis on the diet plan. Calorie deficit, high protein, high fiber, and then supplement it with resistance training. If you want to understand calorie deficit, high protein plans, the link in description for all these detailed threads are right there, and make sure to check that out. Now let's go to the exercise plan. Look, most people are going to the gym for years and treating this like a task. They say, I spend 3 hours in the gym every day and still I'm not seeing results. Well, that is because you lack the fundamental understanding how to build a good physique in the gym. Concepts like progressive overload and eccentric loading are completely alien to you. Then how do you expect to build a good muscular physique? Before even stepping into the gym, understand the basics of progressive overload, which basically means improving your weights week on week in the gym with proper form. And it only doesn't mean increasing the weights. You can also increase the sets, repetitions, basically increasing the volume of your total exercise training. Now, this might seem complex to understand, and hence I'm making a dedicated video on progressive overload and eccentric loading to help you guys build a better physique in a faster time period. The basic point is, just don't go to the gym and expect magic to happen. You need to plan, execute, and progress on a good gym routine to actually get gains in the gym. I've been training in the gym for the last 7 years, and here are some of my client transformations that I help to build muscle mass, lose belly fat, grow in confidence. Now, these clients didn't follow a fancy gym routine. They understood the push-pull legs routine, followed it up with progressive overload and eccentric loading, and you can see the crazy results they've achieved. While you build on that gym plan, also focus on cardio activities. Running a 5 kilometers under 35 minutes is the bare minimum strong men should be able to do. It's just not about lifting heavier weights in the gym and trying to flex on camera. If you're just lifting weights in the gym and not focusing on your cardio, you're sacrificing your cardiovascular health, and that is actually bad for you. The third point is about avoiding proven poisons like alcohol and smoking. I work in the hospital, and I'll tell you this fact. You are one hospital visit away from finding out that the life you're living is amazing. There are many people living a great quality of life, but once they consume alcohol, they land up in the hospital and their life takes a bad turn. I see this daily in the hospitals, and hence it is my request as a doctor to tell you there is no safe limit for alcohol consumption. There cannot be a safe limit for consuming poison. The trends in the Western countries are actually promising. Americans are consuming the least amount of alcohol in their history. And this is the right precedent for India to follow and build on healthier habits from the West. And this part of the video is especially for those occasional alcohol consumers. Guys, stop lying to yourself. You're consuming a poison. Avoid it at all costs and your life will actually get better. You have a responsibility as a family man. Your kids are waiting for you at home. Why would you consume poisons and then destroy your and their lives? And the last part of this video is about progress tracking. You won't see any progress unless you know the numbers. This is how my clients track their progress with the help of a simple measurements tracker, especially belly fat circumference. You can put your measurements on a simple Google Sheet tracker, and this will help you understand whether you've hit a plateau or you need better planning and better execution. Without progress tracking, you have no clue in which direction your fitness journey is actually heading. So that was the video discussing how to build a muscular physique and avoid the skinny fat pandemic that has hit our country. Drop which one of these points you'll be implementing right now to build a muscular physique.